All right, everybody, welcome back to class. This is my grammar hour, and this hour we are going to be talking about prefixes and suffixes. Okay, you may be going, prefix, suffix, what are those? Those sound like fancy words. Maybe they're computer words. Okay, prefixes are letters that go at the beginning of a word, okay, that enhance that word, okay, by some form or another. And suffixes go at the end of a word, okay, like ness or li or ed or okay, that would be a suffix. Prefixes like re or un or dis. Okay, so those are the type of beginnings and endings that we're going to be practicing, and we're going to be creating new words. Now, with suffixes and prefixes, we can change the meaning of the word to mean the opposite of what it means. Okay, like to reach. Okay, I wanted to call and reach Karar. I wanted to call him on the phone, but and call and reach him on the phone. But he was unreachable. He was unreachable. So I took the word reach, okay, and I added un to the beginning of it, and I added able to the end of it. Okay, un meaning not, and able meaning able. Okay, so I was not able to reach him. Okay, so we can say a lot with one word. He was unreachable. I was not able to reach Karar because he was playing soccer. Okay, so those are going to be prefixes, un, and able, suffixes. So we're going to learn about what those are, and then I have a couple of games that I wanted to play with you guys, practicing those different types of endings. Okay. All right, you guys, let's see who we have so far. We have Alejandro. How are you, Alejandro?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Where are you from, Alejandro?
I'm from Ecuador.
Ecuador. Excellent. I've got a lot of students from coming in from Ecuador. It's good to have you here.
Okay, thank you.
What do you do?
In this moment, only study.
Okay, you're only studying. What do you study? And are you in the university?
Yes, university. But I need to improve my English.
Okay. That's why you're here at Verbling. That's awesome. Now, what are you studying in the university? What's your what's going to be your major?
I don't know if I say the correct pronunciation. Is engineering in telecommunication.
Sure. Yeah, that's great. So telecommunication engineering, something like that. Very nice. And how many more years do you have left to study?
This is my last semester.
Yes, done with school. Yes, very cool. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your degree? You want to obviously work in telecommunications, but do you have a specific company that you want to work for?
I had a dream. I would like to do master degree.
Okay, cool.
But I need to learn my English. I need to learn English. Sorry.
Okay, so you need to improve your English a bit more. Do you have to learn English to then enter into the master's degree program?
Sorry?
Do you have to learn, do you have to know English better to be able to get into the master's degree program?
Yes, yes. Because
okay, got it. Got it. Okay, cool. All right, well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here. All right, let's see. We also have Besmiles. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I was in the class before, so. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, this is my other Ecuadorian. All right, so we've got 2 so far. I don't think I have any others from Ecuador. Amparo isn't here. Yep, I don't think I have any others. Anyway, so welcome you guys to class. Good to have you here. Let's see. We have Gary. Gary, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks, sir.
Awesome. Now, Gary, I remember from before I used to have you in class quite often, but I haven't seen you for a while. So please remind me, Gary, where are you from?
I'm from Mauritania.
Say that one more. Oh, you're from Algeria? Is that what you said?
No, Mauritania, in Africa.
Ah, that's why. Yes, because it was that country. Mauritania. Okay, Mauritania. Awesome. And looking at this picture, you look like you are...
I have told you that before.
Yeah, I remember. Now, Gary, looking at this picture here, you look like you are very, very tall. Are you very tall, Gary?
Maybe. Yes.
How tall are you, Gary?
1 meter 30 centimeters.
1 meter 15 centimeters. Wow. Yeah, you're
No,
you're
30.
30?
50.
50.
About 30, yes, about 30 something. 1 meter, about 30 centimeters.
Yeah, that's pretty tall, my
50
friend.
centimeters, yes.
That's pretty tall, definitely. Awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm not even I'm not even 1 meter tall. So if I saw you, you would be very tall to me. All right. Very cool, man. Very cool. Good to have you here. Let's also go to my favorite pilot. How you doing, Aaron?
I'm great, and you, teacher?
I'm doing good. It looks like you got your video camera working again.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
I fixed it. It's everything
Awesome.
is okay now again.
Yeah. Very cool. And where did you fly today?
Actually, today is my day off, teacher.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Getting a little bit of rest and relaxation.
And learning a lot of English.
That's right. Very nice. Very nice. So is your plan, are you going to hang out here on Verbling for a lot of the time today?
Yes. Maybe one more class with you. Perhaps you have another class at 5. I don't know. Each time you're in your city now.
Yeah, so I usually teach for 3-hour blocks. So I have a 3-hour block that I'm doing right now. I'm in the middle of that. Then I have about 2 hours off, and then I have another 3-hour block. And then I've got 4 hours off, and then in the middle of the night I teach another 3 hours. So that's what I'm doing today. But I repeat the classes. I usually do about 4 or 5 classes a day with or 4 or 5 topics a day, and repeat those classes on the back end at night.
Okay, great.
People. So, yeah, very cool. Well, good to have you back in class.
Thank you.
All right, and we also have Inga. Inga, how are you?
Hi, Chad. I'm not so good, but I'm
Why
glad.
not? What, did you say
it was terrible day for me.
Oh no!
Yes.
What happened? Tell us about it. Tell Dr. Chad. Tell Dr. Chad.
Are you my psychologist?
Yeah. So what happened? Why did you have such a terrible day?
And yes, we need also instead of singing class, we have some we need some psychology class.
So I think because she is taller than me.
Yeah. So what happened today, Inga? Why was it so terrible?
Some problems at work.
Oh man! And was it problems with your boss or problems with other coworkers?
Yeah. Not from our work. We have some contract with appraisal companies. So today, one director of that company comes, and we had some discussion about one problem. So he went, and then my boss called him to ask some questions. He told Inga was so rough to me, so on, so
Really?
blah blah. Yeah, but actually he started that misunderstanding.
Wow, I couldn't see how you could be mean or rough with someone else. You've always been very calm and nice and polite here in class.
Yes, so why I am so I'm so
What a bummer.
angry about it.
Well, the best thing to do is to take out your anger on learning grammar in English.
Yes, I will try.
All right. Well, welcome back to class, and I hope
Okay,
everything. I
thanks.
hope you're able to relax and whatnot. Okay.
Thanks. Mhm.
All right. Let's go to Julie. How you doing, Julie?
Hello again.
Hello again. And Julie is one of my new Russian students. I had a couple Russians last hour, and so yes, we were talking a little bit. How's everything going, Julie? Everything fine these days?
Yeah, everything fine. I'm again at your class, so I'm happy. By the way, teacher, I want
Yes.
to ask you about weather now in Costa Rica.
Where I live now in Costa Rica?
Weather.
Oh, the weather. The weather right now, it's a little warm. It's probably at about 28, 28 degrees Celsius. It's not too bad. Because now, so for example, earlier, let's see, Sunday it was about 30, and there was no wind. And so it was really hot, and it was just uncomfortable. But yeah, right now it's probably about 28, but we have some wind. I'm looking, our clothes, right out my window that's in front of me, our clothes are hanging on the line, and it's blowing, and it's nice and whatnot. So it seems to be a little bit better day. But yeah, so that's about how it is. What's the weather like there in Russia right now? Is it snowing? I bet it's snowing, huh?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Now it's -10.
Oh no!
Snowfall. I live in Siberia,
You live in
and
Siberia?
yes.
Holy cow!
Come on, it's a super place. Come on. You know, yesterday we was going to snowboard. You know, I like it snowboard.
Cool.
And yes, maybe we can go to snowboard maybe at May too.
Really? There's still snow there in May.
Yes, you know,
Wow.
here is bears, geese, you know.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, well, in the United States, I come from a place that's called Utah, and we have a lot of snow there as well, but it doesn't get. It gets cold, but not that cold. Rarely does it get below 0, and that would be 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Usually, we're at around maybe 2 to 3 or 4 degrees at night, and then during the day. You know, during the winter months, we're probably at about 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. So freezing is below 30. It's either 30 or 33, something like that, degrees Fahrenheit. But yeah, it gets pretty cold, but not that cold. Siberia is a pretty cold place. But anyway, that's interesting. Well, thank you for sharing, Julie. It was good to meet you and good to find out more about you.
Thank you.
All right, very cool. Let's go to Karar. How you doing, Karar?
Hi, teacher. Hi, teacher. How are you?
Good. Anything new happening today?
Yes, I had a great day today.
Good. What happened?
I went to play billiards maybe for 2 hours with my friends, and then I went to do some shopping. I bought a t-shirt and trouser, and I bought
Nice.
some sport clothes.
Cool.
Then I had a terrible story. When
What happened?
I want to come back to my home with my cousin, I said to him, I want to book a taxi. He said to me, no, that's my job. I want to book him. When he book a taxi, he's drunk a lot of beer, the driver, and he
Oh,
can't
no.
stand the road. And I say to my cousin, I want to be that. Terrible,
Oh,
terrible.
man.
And then when I come to home, I say, thank goodness, I'm still
man.
alive.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be
Terrible
so.
driver.
Yeah, that would be so scary to get behind the wheel of someone that's been drinking like that. I imagine the whole time you're like this, you're going, oh no, what's going on? He's probably driving.
And the
all
driver
over the road.
laughing, and don't take care about the road, and he can't start himself. He can't
Oh,
be control on his mind.
Crazy. Well, I'm glad you arrived safe and sound. All right,
Yep.
great. Good story. Thank you for sharing. Nice job, man. All right, let's go to Catherine. Catherine, how are you?
I'm fine. Hello.
Hi. And Catherine, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe I've had the pleasure of having you in my class before. Am I right?
Yes, I was in your previous class.
Were you there?
I have changed my account name. There
What's your
was a tool. Let's see.
There you
It's
go.
the name
Okay.
of my university.
Got
And
you.
now it's my real name.
Okay, so now we have two Russians here in class. Catherine is from St. Petersburg. All right,
Yes.
and so Catherine, tell us what your hobby is. What do you enjoy doing?
Oh, I also enjoy snowboarding or ski and skating because it's a good winter in Russia and we can go to ski.
Yeah, go skiing and have fun. Nice, excellent. Well, that's great. Well, welcome back to class. And so, Catherine. All right, so it helps me remember who you are if you have a picture. So, for example, Julie. Julie, if you come in with that picture every time, I will more than likely remember you. Okay, and especially since you're from Siberia. But sometimes, like my friend Inga, it takes me, I don't know, 2 weeks to remember where she's from. But now that I remember, I won't forget unless she changes her picture, and it throws me into a loop. But Inga here is from Armenia, and I'll always remember that. So yes, Catherine, make sure to get a picture, okay? Or because if you come in with the blue outline thing, like how it is here, then I have a harder time remembering. But I will work really hard at trying to remember who you are, okay?
Okay, I will do it.
All right, very cool. All right, you guys, we also have Andre. He came in a little bit later, but that's okay. Andre is from Brazil. He likes tennis, and he also plays guitar, and he also enjoys long walks on the beach, ladies. No, I'm just kidding. So, Andre, how you doing? How's everything going, man?
I'm good, man. What about you?
I'm doing good. Anything new going on today?
I'm still free this week, but today I have to study a little.
All right, so you just have a little things you're doing because you're free this week. You don't have any activities going on?
Yeah, I'm going to study today a little.
Oh, okay, going to study today. Awesome, man. Okay, well, welcome to class, everybody. Looks like most people have been here. My newest person is going to be Alejandro from Ecuador. All right, so Alejandro, my name is Teacher Chad. I am from the United States, from a place called Utah, but I live in Costa Rica. I speak only 2 languages, which would be Spanish and English. Okay, and I've been here with Verbling for about, I don't know, maybe about a month now. I used to work at another website and other places, but I started working here full time about 2 weeks ago, and I love it. It's awesome. Okay, so we are going to be practicing our grammar this hour, and if you go to the class materials, you will see we're going to go over the prefix and suffix chart first, you guys. Okay, so let's open that up. If you do not have it or cannot find it, I'm going to put it in the Verbling chat for you. Okay, I'm also going to put it in the Google chat. Looks like we got a lot of people hanging out there today. Okay, so there you go. All right, everybody. Okay, so during class, to reduce any noise and whatnot, let's make sure that we have our microphones muted. So if we're typing or if we have cars that drive by, things like that, we won't be able to hear that. Okay, and that way we can focus and we can listen as well. I can hear your pronunciations and make sure that you're pronouncing words correctly. Okay, so I just put the link in the chat box, and I want you guys to open that up, and we're going to read through these. When you open it, this is what you are going to see. Okay, and this is your chart. This is for you to keep, and this is not all of the prefixes or suffixes. They are just the most common. Okay, the most common. All right, and so I found another chart that had all of them, and it was just way too long and way too confusing, and I thought, you know what? Let me go straight to the get straight to the punch. Get to the basic ones that we use most of the time, because I don't think we're going to be using extremely difficult words or very large words. We just need to know the basics on how to use these and also how to recognize them. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to have you guys. Let's read through. Let's see, 4. How many we got? Yeah, let's do probably 4 apiece. Okay, I'll start off with Alejandro. Alejandro, let's go to the top of page 1. Okay, and what we have here, we have the prefix, the meaning of the prefix, and then the key word. So what I would like for you to do is read the first 4 prefixes, their meanings, and their key words. Okay, go for it, Alejandro.
Prefix anti, against, antifreeze.
Okay, that would be antifreeze.
Antifreeze. Antifreeze. Okay, the opposite, defrost.
Good.
This, not, opposite of, disagree.
Excellent.
En, cause to, encode, embrace.
Okay, and that would be cause to. So that that causes something to happen. Okay, encode and embrace. Okay, good. So now we are on 4, and this is for Andre. Oh, sorry, Andre. Let me have you read the next 4 of those, please.
Yeah. 4, before, forecast, in or in, meaning in, and the keyword in field, in, ill, ear, meaning not. The keyword is injustice or impossible. Inter, between, interact.
Good. Interact. Nice job. Okay, let's go to.
Sorry,
Yes.
what do you mean infield?
Infield. Okay, so baseball. Okay, if you are familiar with baseball, okay, you have the infield, which is where the bases are at, first, second, and third base. Okay, that's the infield. Okay, if you're out in the outfield, that's where you have the 3 people that are out, where they would catch the balls way far out. Okay, that is the infield. You are inside of the field of play.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you mean of forecast?
Forecast is to predict the weather. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so you are forecasting or predicting what the weather. So it's before, and then cast. I have no clue why we use the word cast there, because no one says, "Hey, what's the cast today?" Okay? I don't know why, but yeah. So usually forecast is just a word, and I've never heard cast used in another sense. We say weather. Okay, but when we're talking about the weather and we want to know what the weather will be like this Saturday, we would say, "Hey, what's the forecast for this Saturday?" Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's go to Besmiles and Gary. I'm going to mute you. I can hear you typing. Okay, so make sure that your microphone is muted. And Besmiles, let me have you read the next 4 prefixes. Okay, starting with where are we at? Inter. There you go.
Okay.
Are we on
Enter.
inter or mid? No, we're on mid, right? Okay, go for it.
From where? Mid? What?
Yeah,
Mid?
I can't remember. Did we end on inter or mid?
Mid. I did the inter.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so so mid.
Mid, middle, midway, miss, wrongly, misfire, none, not, nonsense, overlook. So that's it? Or what?
Good. All right, thank you. Yep, that would be good. Okay, let's go to Gary. Gary, let me have you read the next 4, starting at pre.
Pre before prefix. Re again return. Semi half semicircle. Sub under submarine.
Good. Submarine. Awesome. Okay, and the last 4 are for Aaron.
Okay, super, above, superstar. Trans, across, transport. Not, unfriendly. Undersea.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to scroll down. Okay, so what this note says here is that the 4 most frequent prefixes account for 97% of the prefixed words in printed school English. So wherever you see that asterisk, so un, the re, so return, okay, these 4 that are right here, and dis, okay, those account for 97% of the prefixes used in English. Okay, so that would mean those are probably the most important ones for you to learn, right? Okay, let's go down to most common suffixes. All right, we're going to read 4 of these as well. Inga, please read the first 4.
Okay, able can be done, comfortable. All having characteristics of personal. Ed, past tense verbs, hopped. And made of, wooden.
Good, thank you. And let's go to the next 4. Julie, starting with
Yes, it's my favorite. Comparative. Higher.
Good.
On one who, worker, actor. Est, comparative, biggest. Full of, careful.
All right, very. I think that was 4. Or do one more. That would be fine.
Having ick, yes. Ick.
Yep, ick. Ick, and that would be having characteristics of. Hello, Julie, are you there? Uh-oh, may have lost her. Okay, let's, so yeah, having characteristics of, okay, like linguistic, all right? And let's see, Karar, let me have you do the next 4, please, starting with ing.
Yep. Ing, verb from present participle. Running. I on, ti on, ati on, iti on. Act, process, occasion, attraction. iti and ti. State of, inviting. ive, ativ, itive. Adjective from of a noun. Plaintive.
Okay, good.
Less
Adjective form of the noun. Okay, and let's see. Yep, that would be 4 right there. Okay, let's go to Abigail. Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm very fine.
Good. All right. good to hear. Let me have you do. Let me have you start where it says less, please.
Less, without, fearless. Ly, characteristic of, quickly. Ment, action or process, enjoyment. Ness, state of, condition of, kindness.
Good, just till there. Thank you. And let's go to Alejandro. Let me have you do the last three, please.
Eusius joys. Possessing the qualities of yo-yos. S more than one boxes. Y characterized by happy.
Okay, good. So in these words, that first word here is going to be joyous. Joyous. Try that.
Joyous.
Okay, good. And this word here is boxes.
Boxes.
Good, excellent. Okay, and here again it says the four most frequent suffixes account for 97% of suffixed words in printed school English. Okay, so that, excuse me, the SNES, the LY, okay, the ING, and the ED. Okay, 90% of the suffixed words. Okay. All right, you guys. So print this off, save it, do whatever you want with it. It is yours to keep. All right. So that chart is yours. Let's go to one of our games.
What's the meaning of judges or judges?
Can you spell that? Is that judge? Judges like that?
At the end of the document. Yeah, I think it's. Can you scroll down the document? It's almost on the end, at the end of the page. Let me.
Oh, joyous.
Yeah, the spelling is. Yes, that joy. That
joyous. Word. Okay,
yes.
to be possessing joy. Okay, I'm a very joyous person. I'm usually very happy. And yeah, not very many things make me sad or angry or unhappy. I'm very joyous, so I possess joy. Okay.
Okay, joyous.
A synonym for joy would be yeah, with that J sound. Joy, yes, joyous.
Okay.
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 Okay. Any other questions, class? All right, cool. Let's.
Okay, teacher, excuse me.
Sure. Yes.
Against ice, for example, in my job, pronunciation, correct pronunciation, anti-ice or anti-ice?
Okay, you can say either. You can say anti or anti.
Anti-ice.
Okay. Or anti. I mean, I've heard both. So if we're talking about, you're talking about when you have to go over to the station where they spray the plane down.
Yes,
okay,
sometimes form sometimes form ice over the wing and have a device to keep away this ice, and we say you can see
anti-ice.
Anti-ice, okay.
Yeah, anti-ice. Here, because it has that, it starts with a vowel sound. Okay, that is another I. We would probably say anti-ice.
Okay, anti-ice.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Just so that we don't confuse those vowel sounds. So anti-ice.
Anti-ice. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sure,
okay.
No problem. Any other questions? Not so much. Okay, cool. Let's roll, and we're going to go to. Let's go to our suffix game first. This one's a short one. All right, so I put that there in the chat box for you. now, when you open this up, this is what you're going to see. Now, one thing about suffixes that I want to let you guys know about is that by adding a suffix to a noun, you can change nouns into verbs. Okay, and these are these are four of the ways you can do it. Okay, so our objective here, the ways in which nouns and adjectives, okay, fixed, simple, solid, drama, dead, can be made into verbs by use of the suffixes ate, ify, etc. Investigate, okay, spelling, okay, investigate spelling patterns and generate rules to govern the patterns. Okay, all right, you guys. So this is how the test will be listened to. Okay, so here at the end here we have the four suffixes or the four endings that we would add to these words. Okay, now who did we end off with? Alejandro. So it is Andre's turn. So Andre, what I would like for you to do is tell me which ending, okay, ate, n, ify, or eyes, would need to be added to the word light to make that a verb.
Maybe lighten.
Good. Yes, lighten. Okay, to lighten. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Okay, how about Gary? Okay, let's take a look at the word pure. Okay, which ending, which suffix would we add to the word pure to make that a verb? Gary, can you hear me okay? Okay, let's go to Aaron. Aaron, do you know which ending we would use to make the word pure a verb?
Okay, into verb it will be purify.
Good. Oops, I need to spell that correctly. Purify. There we go. Nice. Okay. How about the word dead? Okay, Inga, what would we need to add? Okay, ate, n, ify, or eyes to make it dead a verb?
en.
En, and how would that verb sound?
Deaden.
Deaden, nice. Okay. How about number 4? The word is glory. Julie?
One moment. Glory. Tell me what I need to do here.
Okay, well let's we want to add an ending, okay, or add a suffix to the end of the word to make it to change it from a noun into a verb. Okay, glory would be a noun, but what would be the verb form of that noun? What do you think?
One moment, I'm thinking. Maybe I'm not sure, but gloriate, no?
Okay, so let's try these out. Gloriate, okay, glorian, glorify, or gloryize.
Yes, I understand now. I'm sorry. I think I'm tired a bit.
Okay, which ending would work best?
Work best. For me, it's always okay.
Okay, all right. It's okay. So, does anybody in class know which ending we would use here?
Glorify?
Yes, glorify. Okay, to glorify, and that would change the noun glory into a verb. Glorify. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's try number 5. The word is pollen. Okay, this is for Abigail. Okay, Abigail, which ending would we use?
Pollinate?
Good, pollinate. Okay, because we wouldn't say pollinen. No, pollify? No. Pollinize? Mm-mm. It would be pollinate. Okay. All right. How about number 6? Okay, Alejandro. The word is note.
Notes. I don't have the idea.
Okay, let's open it up to the class. Okay, if we want to change the word note to a verb, okay, what would we what ending would we add?
Nothing. No.
Okay, there's actually 2 that we could do here. We could say notate, to notate, or to notify.
Notify.
Okay, to notate is to write something down. That's to notate. Okay, and to notify would be to give information to someone. So the dispatchers, or let's see, Aaron had to notify home base, or the I can't remember what they're called right now, but he had to notify his office or the airport that he was flying through a storm, or that they were having trouble. He had to notify them. Okay? So that's that verb, to give information to someone else, to notify. Okay? All right. Now, how about dark? And this verb is, or this noun is for Andre. How would we change this to a verb?
Dark. I don't know, dark gate, maybe.
And we want to make something darker. Okay, to make something darker, okay, we would add en to the end. We would say darken.
Okay.
Okay, darken. Okay, let's see. We have 3 more left here. We have the word class. Now let's see, Gary, are you there, or did you disappear on me? Disappeared. Okay, let's go to Aaron. How about number 8?
Yes,
the word
yes.
is class. Oh, Gary, you're here. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Gary, we are adding suffixes to the end of these nouns to make them into words. Okay, sorry, to make them into verbs. So here, what I want to say is I'm going to separate things into different classes. Okay, so if I want to separate things into different classes, how could I say that in a verb form by adding a suffix?
Classificate.
Oh, you are very close. So you can classificate, or you can also classify.
Classify. Okay.
Okay, so classification.
Classificate, is it correct?
Well, classificate is close. It would be a classification, but to classify, that would be the verb, to classify into different classifications. Okay. All right. How about number 9? And this is for Aaron. Number 9.
Okay.
Straight.
I believe that is straighten.
Okay. Straighten.
Straighten.
Good. So straighten.
Straighten. Okay.
Good. Straighten. Excellent. Okay. And how about our last one here? Standard. Inga?
Standardize.
Standardize. Okay. Now here they want you to spell it with a S. In American English, we would spell that with a Z. Okay. Standardize. Okay. And I saw your comment here, Abigail, about pollen. They're probably wanting pollinize then.
No, Chad. It's pollinate. I think becomes becomes the E after double L is become I.
Okay, let's check it.
Pollinate.
Yeah, I tested too.
Oh, whoops! I pollinate.
With
I spelled
I.
that incorrectly.
Inga is right, yeah.
Oh, with an I.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's funny. So the I or the E after the L, you said changes to an I.
I, yes.
Okay, pollinate. Okay, and notify. What's wrong with notify? Notify. Do they change that to a?
Notify is okay.
Yeah, maybe I'm spelling. Am I spelling it incorrectly? I shouldn't be. Notify.
No, just check
Here, let me check it. It shouldn't be wrong.
No, here it's right.
Okay, let me check it one more time because I pressed finished and it didn't mark it.
Chat because in front of 6. Yes. Yeah. Now it will be okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So that's class. That's how we would change words, nouns. Sorry, change nouns into verbs by just adding an ending, adding the suffix there. Okay. All right. So let's check out our next little game. We may not have time to go through very much of it at all because it's more of a memory game. Okay, so let's go to okay, our prefix game. So this is matching the different meanings of the prefixes. You have to memorize where they're at. So we may not be able to get all of these done, but that's okay. So have your chart handy with you, okay, about prefixes. Okay, and then we'll go through these and we'll see how many we can grab. All right, so when you okay, so can you guys see that okay, or is it not big enough?
No, it's okay.
Oh, come on, Hangouts. I know you want to work for me, but you're just not. All right, give me 1 second. Good. No. Dang it, come on. Sorry, you guys. I can't get back over to Hangouts. It's stuck on. All right. Okay. So if you could see that, then fine. So who was my last person was Inga. Let's go to Julie. So how this game is played, we'll separate into let's see, 2 different groups. We'll have Abigail, and Alejandro and Andre on one side, and then Gary, Aaron, and Inga and Julie on the other side. Okay. So
but we're only 3.
I know. It's okay.
We have this advantage.
All right, give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know if this game is going to work out for me. Is it blinking for you guys as well?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, let me try and open it one more time. Okay. All right, let's see if that did it. Nope, not gonna happen. All right, you guys. I do apologize. I wanted to go through it. Whenever I open it up, it starts blinking at me. You guys won't be able to see it. I don't think it's working properly. It may be a function with. Yeah, it does open, but I can't show it on the screen. Okay, and so that's I wanted to have 2 different teams going, and then we'd select the different. It's kind of like a memory game where you flip cards and you try and match them.
you need to open another navigator, Mozilla or.
Yeah, and I did, and that was the issue. Okay, if Andre wants to do it, that's cool.
What?
Yeah, yours is working just fine.
Yeah, maybe.
Yours is working just fine. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and use Andre's. Okay, so you guys, the idea here, okay, behind each of those is either going to be a prefix or a definition. All right, so we want to match them up. Okay, so you'll need to tell Andre which one to select. Okay, and we'll try and see if we can go by points. We only have about 5 minutes left, so we'll see what we can do. All right, so we're gonna have Abigail go first. Okay, Abigail, select two tiles. Okay.
Okay. The first one on the top on the left. Yeah, that one, and the one under Miss.
Here?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and did you select those, Andre? Because I did not see it move.
Yes,
Yeah, I saw them moved. Yeah.
They appear suddenly. They go away.
Huh.
No, they appear, but it's fast to. They fast go away.
Okay, it goes really fast.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This may not work very well. That's okay, you guys. Let's see. Let's see if you have any other questions. We may have to cut out a couple of minutes early. That's okay, because I don't think the game is going to work. It is going to work the way that I wanted it to. When I read through the instructions and the way that it worked, it sounded like it would be cool, but it obviously isn't working very well. We're not able to see it. So, okay, so you guys, do you have any questions about prefixes and suffixes and why we use them, why they're necessary, things like that? Not necessarily. Well, the main idea behind prefixes and suffixes is to shorten what we say. Okay, so if you listen as I was talking about the word class. Okay, I want to separate different items into classes. Okay, so instead of saying yes, I would like to separate the different items into classes, I could say I want to classify these items. Okay, so it helps you shorten what you're saying. So that's why it's good to know what the different prefixes and suffixes are. At the very beginning of class, I was using the word reach. Okay, and I added a prefix and a suffix to the end of it, saying unreachable, saying that I was trying to call Karar, and I was calling him. I was trying to reach him by phone. Okay, but he was playing soccer, so I could not speak to him at that time. Well, instead of saying I could not speak to him at that time, I can say he was unreachable, meaning not being able to, and able, having the ability, so I was not able to reach him. Okay, so it shortens the way that that we're able to say these words. Okay, so go through that chart. Okay, study those words. Try and recognize when we use those in writing. Okay, in speaking, things like that. Try and figure out where the root word is at, and so you can recognize what the prefix and the suffixes would be. Okay, you guys. All right. So yeah, we're gonna end just a couple of minutes early. Is all.
Excuse me, teacher.
But yeah, I'll have to find another exercise. Yeah.
I have a doubt about suffix en, made of, for example, made of wood. We have keyword wooden. Can you give me an example using wooden?
Yes. My guitar is wooden. Okay. The door is a wooden door.
Ah, okay.
Okay. The house, okay, is not made of brick. It's made of wood. It is a wooden house.
Wooden house. Okay.
Okay. You could also
wooden hat.
a wooden hat. Okay. Yeah. Anything that would be made of or whatever. You can also, like, if you're talking about dead, to deaden. Okay. So to deaden would be to make something dead. Okay. Now we talk about deaden sound. So if I used to work in a recording studio a lot. Okay. And they had foam blocks up all over the place that would deaden sound.
Deaden sound.
Okay.
Okay.
And that
something
means to
made
stop
of
or make
iron,
the
for
sound
example.
dead or not sound. Say that again.
Something made of iron, for example, steel. How can I say in the same example? Use the wooden.
A wooden. You wouldn't. It would be metallic. You would have the ick. You'd have the ick ending.
Okay.
So take a look at that chart and look down on the bottom with suffix. Okay, and you'll see ick there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and that would be having the characteristics of, I believe, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys. All right. Well, thank you for coming to class. I hope you did enjoy it. I apologize for that game did not work. I did want to play it. I thought it would be fun. But yes, up next is my reading class. We're going to be reading through a short story and practicing our pronunciations as we read through it. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Teacher.